Tank, let the beat rock.
Yeah. Yeah, so I started producing through my cousins, Malik Foster and Jamal Foster, and they all made music, and pretty much just our cousin. I just forget, But yeah, like they all made music, and I watched them when I was younger, and followed their footsteps, and eventually, like they taught me how to make. Malik taught me how to make music and use the software, and then after that, I just started making it on my own. I really feel like middle school and high school, mainly because that's where like I found myself as a producer. And, well, not found myself, but like that's when like I started to like jump into like producing full force, and like that's where I also found my mentors, James Jennings and Ian Thomas Minor, and they really were like a big role model in my life, and definitely like steered me in like the right path, and like those like middle school and high school really played like a big part of like shaping me like as a person. My biggest inspiration, mainly because I'm a producer, is Timbaland. Just because I feel like he was like not one of the first people, but one of the first people I saw like take an artist and like break them. Like so like with Aaliyah, and like how like he was the sound of like an artist, you know what I'm saying? And like I wanna like for me like I wanna be a sound of an artist and like, debut them. Like, and that's what I mean by break. Like it's for people who don't know, like launch their career, you know what I'm saying? So like that's the first person I saw do that. So it's like he was a big influence to me. And like Pharrell, just cause like he's so unique, like with his sound and like the instruments he uses and stuff. A producer orchestrates like a record. Like they're the ones who like put it all together. I feel like there's a difference between like a beat maker and there's a producer. Like there's a beat maker just makes the beats, but like a producer will like go get the artist, like I want this artist on this song, or they'll be like, I hear like this type of instrument, they'll go get someone who plays the instrument, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like they just have their hands in like full on in the record, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do both. That person that I want to collaborate with is probably Biggie, because like he's from New York and he's mad lyrical, so he's dope. We probably would have made a banger. Someone who's alive, I want to work with Jay-Z. He's also from New York and he's lyrical and he's dope. But maybe like in his prime, like, I feel like Reasonable Doubt. Like, well, I don't know if that's his prime, but I would want to work with him like when he was talking about like him being a drug dealer and stuff. It's probably fire. I also would want to work with Nas. Nas, just cause like he's just dope. He's a legend. I want to work with all legends, actually. For me, like I'm young, so especially now, if I work with legends, I'm just gonna be a legend myself. I'm just trying to like motivate people and like inspire them to like want to follow their dreams, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to spread through like my beats and like whatever music I put out, and that's pretty much like my message. I really want to tap into like the reggae vibes. My boy Wayno, he's the expert at that. So, that's mainly not mainly, but that's something that I want to try, because I feel like I totally haven't touched that vibe at all. So I want to experiment with that. Yeah, I deal with the pressure just like, I just try to be productive as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much like pressure, but it's just that like it's pressure like with myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to be better than I was a couple months ago, better than my last hit, better than whatever I'm doing. So it's like for me, like I wanna wake up early and like just try to like meditate, think about things, and you know, just move forward and try to be productive. I make music because I realized growing up that was like the best way for me to express myself. Like I'm not the best way, like I'm not good at like expressing how I feel and like talking to people. Well, I don't know. I'm okay with talking to people, but it's just that like it's hard for me to express like my thoughts, and like I feel like making music is like the best way for me to do that. And normally, whether I created the melody or like I got the melody from like one of my boys, or like we collabed on the melody, but I usually start with the melody first, and then like the rest just comes to me, like the drums, everything, the sequence. But like mainly once I get the melody, that's how it starts. I ultimately want to start a record label with artists and producers and writers, whatever. But also like I want to also like get myself like my own artist deal and like also become like a full-blown DJ. But also I'm not trying to like only do music. I'm also trying to like get into like acting a little bit, and just like all types of vibes. That's my goal, is to be just well-rounded.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a Rockstar. Fucking with me, call up on no Uzi and show up, man, them the shot toss. When my homies pull up on your block.